Trying to like start nothing, but like, what would you do if I cheated? Listen, I just want to warn you that I might cheat on you because my dad.
This is written all over Clay's astrology chart. Now, we can't trust this rising sign because we don't know his time of birth, so I'm just going to go off of his other placements. When I tell y'all it's there, let's go into it. I shared this in the video that I did for Clay and AD. I did a whole reading for their relationship based on their charts and how they interact with each other. Clay is a Virgo sun and a Capricorn moon. These are the exact same placements that an ex of mine had. And when I tell y'all he had the exact same story about cheating, he even had this whole fantasy of wanting like to live with 2 wives and have children with both of them and have them raise the children. Now, I feel like Clay has something like this, which this person in this original video makes fun of. This original video is gold. How I see this showing up for Clay is he has not only his moon in Capricorn, which moon and Capricorn people are known for compartmentalizing their emotions and not actually facing their stuff, not actually looking at it. They just distract themselves with work, with family. And they have these ideals of wanting a family and wanting a traditional kind of life in that way, but then they also will like gaslight themselves out of it. And for Clay, this is amplified because his moon in Capricorn is in a harmonious aspect to his sun. He could be a really devoted partner, but he keeps telling this story on repeat that he can't because of his dad, right? Capricorn energy. And Clay has Uranus and Neptune on his moon. So this just amplifies the chaos of all of this and that it creates based on his own personal delusion of not seeing or feeling his emotions. I have to add too that what I'm speaking to are really kind of the lower traits of these placements. The shadow side, we could say. The less evolved versions. Especially because Clay has Venus in Libra and Mars in Gemini. Mars in Gemini is the cliche cheater placement. Tristan Thompson, Tiger Woods, all of the people you know of because they were cheaters and they're celebrities have Mars in Gemini. I'm gonna take y'all real deep for this one, so stick with me. Clay has moon in Capricorn. What planet rules Capricorn? Saturn. His Saturn is in Aquarius in a direct opposition and square with opposition with his Chiron and square with his Pluto. This is called a T-square when there are planets in opposition that both square another planet. This creates a lot of challenges and conflict between these energies. And for Clay, his discipline and his commitment is in direct conflict with his own healing, his own personal growth and transformation, and overcoming the generational traumas that have probably plagued his family for a long time. God, I wish I knew his birth time because we could just see so much more. But we can also look at his human design. Remember how I said he has his sun in Virgo, he also has his Mercury in Virgo, and he has Jupiter in Virgo. His Jupiter is in the gate of conflict, gate 6. It creates this channel in his chart right here, so this is a consistent energy that he has. This is the channel of sexuality, of literal reproduction. These people are incredibly sexual and incredibly magnetic. Not only that, but Clay is a 6 line. He's a 4-6 profile. And he has his moon and north and south node in 6 lines. 6 lines are highly sexual individuals. And he has this gate right here, which is a consistent energy because the center is defined. Gate 10 is called the behavior of the self, but the shadow side of this gate is projecting the behaviors you don't want to change about yourself on others and using others as an excuse, i.e. his example of, oh, well, my dad cheats, so I'm probably going to cheat too, and it was just on repeat. That's an excuse of why he can't change his behavior based on someone else. This is the shadow side of this gate. Back to the channel of sexuality, also called the channel of mating. This energy is here to have children. Elon Musk has this channel. He has 10 kids. Nick Cannon has this channel. He has 10 kids. But the shadow side of this channel is rejecting intimacy for fear of fucking it up, basically. Making excuses on why to not be vulnerable, why to not let someone in, which we see Clay do the whole season. And one more thing I noticed about his astrology chart that I didn't mention yet, his Mars is on his south node. This indicates repeating past behaviors that you are meant to let go of, but that are your comfort zone. He's meant to grow from this. He's meant to evolve, but I feel like he keeps himself stuck in these old patterns because he's not really facing his emotions and he's not taking personal responsibility for his actions and what he can change about his life and his habits, how he approaches relationships. Like I said earlier, he has the potential to be a really voted and committed partner, but right now, based on his behavior from that past season, I know it was filmed a year ago, but it's given unevolved. What are your thoughts? Have you had any partners with similar placements? Let me know in the comments.